I hope you're doing well. I am so tired. I am so tired today. Ugh. That's how I'm doing. I'm doing well, but I'm really, really tired. You just found out your wife is pregnant? Congratulations, Jack! That is amazing. Congratulations. I hope everything is well with your wife. Treat her well. Spoil her. Spoil yourself a little bit while you can. And enjoy it. I think there's something funky going on with the tiredness lately. For me, it's just that I haven't been able to go outside for walks like I'm used to. Hi, Joey! Sorry for caps? I don't think you're sorry. It's just, for me, I haven't been able to go for walks like I'm used to. I'm used to walking for like 2 hours a day, and I haven't been able to because of my foot. And it is affecting my energy levels, and, yeah. I'm tired. I need my walks. Loud sounds. Loud sounds everywhere. Not here, though. How about I fix my foot already? What do you think I'm trying to do? It is better today. It is significantly better, actually. It was kind of painful this morning, and then now I can actually walk normally. So, it is much, much better. My food has been great, Silver. My food has in fact been wonderful. So, what we were trying to do yesterday. Hi, Tug! If this is sprained, there's nothing a doctor can do. Yeah, my thinking is, I can walk normally today. It's definitely not broken, and it's not something... If there was something that had to be fixed by a doctor, it wouldn't have been this much better. I can walk normally now. So, progress. So, what we were doing yesterday is we were trying to find the mirror that was stolen. There was a mirror that was stolen, and we need to find it. Francis. It's inappropriate, probably. You thought that too? Get out. Bethany broke out of the asylum, and she wanted to go to the Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor, and then we spent like half an hour trying to find the Glassworks in Salvation Harbor, and I wasn't able to find it. So, after I ended the stream, I had this idea that there's probably a record of, like, businesses, registered businesses in this town. Don't you think that's a thing? Like, in Town Hall? In City Hall? Don't you think... No, but seriously, don't you think City Hall has a record of all the registered businesses in this city? I'm thinking that's gotta be a thing. So we're gonna go to City Hall, and we're gonna see if we can find any relevant information. We are right by a fast travel point. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna see if we can actually find it. Actual detective. We gotta use our resources, since we cannot talk to anyone in this game. But this is a game, yes. But it should be a game that makes a little bit of sense. You renewed the sub payment. Stop the emails? Okay, I'll take you off the list. Thank you for letting me know.
All I'm saying is...
I'm thinking you're thinking too much about the thoughts you're thinking.
Enterprises. Silver, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. But you can search for enterprises. That is exactly what I wanted. It didn't say anything about when it was. Since the last century. Randall Glassworks. 1884. Gaunter Randall. Address. There's an address. Hell yes. Hell yeah, guys. I am doing things. Okay, so Skipper Road. Skipper Road. Skipper. I'm allowed to be smug. Skipper Road. Between Eel Street and Calm Shore. There's Eel Street and Calm Shore. So it's here. We were there! Oh my god, we were there so many times. So it's not in Rand Street. We were there so many times. Now, what I'm a little afraid of is that it's gonna be one of those situations where it doesn't actually show up until you've done the thing that you need to find it. Ooh, Sherlock Holmes. Mystery of the Creepy Watson. Hi, Jono! Dinner's cooking! What are you having for dinner? Did I beat that monster yet? Or did I wimp out? I've never wimped out of anything in my entire life. We have beaten a lot of monsters. I am not sure if we beat that specific one. Corn chili. Oh, chili. That sounds good. I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you for asking. And I hope you're doing well too. Enjoy dinner. I swear, we walked past that street because we saw the road was collapsed. Blocked. That's why we have this blocker thing. Oh, I'm gonna be so upset. So it's on this street right here. One of these buildings. Is that it? There's no poster. There's no poster or anything. It's a motel. Really? Is there no... Wait, it can't be... It is one of these buildings. But I can't see a marker or a advert. Is it this? Holy, no wonder I didn't find it. So, this, unless you check every single door, you basically can't find this without going to City Hall. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad I thought of doing that.
It looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
How else are you supposed to find that? No. Oh no. These stupid Soma monsters. Oh no! Oh, don't! Ow! Thank God we have a lot of health kits. And we're probably gonna have to make more. Oh. Oh boy. Can we make more bullets? We can make a lot more bullets. Prepared is what we call that. Is there anything else we can loot? It's gotta be lootable stuff here. Prepared for damage. Ouch. Literally.
A human face. Hold up, I'll unlock the door.
Hello? Is this safe? Humans have not been safer than monsters in this game.
I don't know who you are, but boy, am I glad to see a human face. What you doing here?
I'm, looking for someone. An old woman with a mirror. Have you seen her?
Huh? Oh, I mean, yeah, there's old Bethany. She comes here pretty often. Brings us food, blankets. You know each other?
Not yet. I'd like to meet her, though. You know where she is?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It ain't good news. Bethany was in the storeroom when the wild beasts came. She locked herself in. I got a spare key, but
there's a catch. Am I right?
Yeah. We wounded one of them, but he's too tough. He's right outside the storeroom. She can't get out. We gotta get in there. We'll starve without those supplies. I don't think we can take him, though. I hope Bethany's alright.
She's probably not alright, but okay. Hi Magnus, welcome back. Don't even worry about that. I really appreciated you coming by at all. The main character talks to a classmate. His voice can get you high in 15 minutes just talking.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Some people just have that kind of voices. The thing in the basement. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be safe. I think we have a very real possibility
nice
of dying
Well, looks
here.
like the craftsman's gone out of business, though. Too bad. Yeah. Do all mirror makers look this shifty?
The skull doesn't help. Wouldn't you just try to take him out anyway if you're gonna die if you don't? Yeah, exactly. They are... how many people? 3? Please give it a shot.
Who knew that so much planning went into mirrors?
And now I have to do it alone. You
This
assholes.
used to be an okay place to live.
You guys suck.
They hide. They hide underwater. In the pools. In the puddles. Can't be too careful.
Yeah. They suck. They're not even gonna try to help me. Hi, Kilo. Hi, Trexmec. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you're doing well.
Some sort of treatment solution. It must be what they use to turn glass panes into mirrors.
Did I use my notebook yet? I did. But it turns out I don't really need to use it as much as I hoped. So I've only written down a couple of small things. And then the rest I just mark on the map and stuff. You did that experiment, so you know how that works. So you can teach them. Little concerned about this. Little bit concerned. Okay, so we have traps, we have fire bombs, we have hand grenades, we have first aid kits. We should be fine. I wonder if we should set up a trap. Why is it not showing me? Okay, there you go. Hi Zelda, good to see you.
The door won't budge.
I hope you're doing well. You mix stuff, then on the bottom where the solution forms a mirror surface. Right, yeah. I've seen that. It's super cool. I'm so worried about what should be here. Is that it? The squatters at the factory told me that Bethany was there and downstairs. Need to clear the basement. Yeah. Was that it? Is that seriously what they were so scared of? No, surely. There's gotta be something in that room where Bethany's hiding. Because there's one more room.
The door won't budge.
There's gotta be something. How do I open the door? It has to be a named mob at least, right? It's weird if that's it. Also, Bethany.
The door won't budge.
Hello? You see the mirror? Pretty cool. You bought new sunglasses? Yes, that makes you very cool. I want new sunglasses too, but I want prescription sunglasses. I either need prescription sunglasses or I need to get contacts so that I can use normal sunglasses. And both of those are either really expensive or just effort. How do I get in? How can I talk to Bethany? You're supposed to be in there. Can you? Maybe go up and say that we cleared out the monster that they were so deathly afraid of. Because there's not like a wall or something here. Man, these guys.
I killed the monster.
Oh, yeah. I heard the ruckus from up here. Great job, mister. Here's the key. Take anything you need, and please make sure Bethany is all right.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, she should be.
You can count on
You
it.
can be irresponsible like you, that's free. That is free, but my problem is that I get migraines very easily from direct sunlight. So...
There are dozens of us! Dozens!
I forgot about my own trap. Oh, gaming, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Hi, Holta. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. These are the same ones that were on some wall somewhere with a symbol that I couldn't interact with. That sounds so Scandinavian. Yeah. I don't think it's like super common, but I get migraines from direct sunlight super easily. But normally do a lot of horror games. I used to play horror games every single weekend, and then I sort of ran out of horror games to play. So now I play horror games whenever there's one worth playing, and otherwise I do variety. I do a lot of variety. I switch games several times a week. How are you, gaming? It's good to see you. Watching soccer and playing MTG, Rita. I hope you're having fun, Holte. I appreciate you being here regardless. Want to enter and search the premises of Randall Glassworks Salvation Harbor to 1. Investigate recurring complaints of suspicious activity at night, and 2. Interrogate the suspect, Gaunter Randall. What about you, Magnus? What do you normally play? Do you play a lot of horror games too?
Someone's been stocking up.
Randall's Diary. You doing good? I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing very well, thank you. Randall's Diary. Never thought this city would surprise me, but Francis Throgmorton did just that. Clearing the way for his preferred heir, but getting rid of the other. The man honestly believes he did his son a favor by stuffing him in the mirror ways. Didn't want to kill him, as if that's any worse than what he did. Me, I'm just happy to share what I know. Should Francis want to bring his son back, hopefully he can find the kid a new body to live in. I'm done with this wretched city. Time to move somewhere warmer. I kind of really don't want to enter the mirror, so I hope that's not what we're doing. It's not... I am holding. There you go, finally.
His house. Randall's house. Hold on, Hammond. We're almost there.
Yeah, super creepy. Super, super creepy. Can you have a new body too, please? I feel that way too. Pretty often. Horror is your main focus. You're a big horror buff in real life. Nice. 85% horror, 10% Monster Hunter, 5% I feel like this. That is fair. That is very fair. I actually got Monster Hunter World this week. Never played a Monster Hunter game before in my life. And I tried it out for a couple of hours, and it seems to be very fun. It seems to be really fun, and I wouldn't mind playing it a lot more. We saw an awesome turtleneck online for 99 euros, but it's summer. Just go for it. If you buy it now, doesn't mean you have to wear it right away. Ooh.
It's a thick book. Thick enough to be someone's life's work.
Mirrorways. These mirrorways are cold, alien, and hostile environments that warp and defy the world they reflect. Souls and minds pass through them disembodied, and should one be trapped there, they make for agonizing, inescapable prisons. To extract the trapped soul, a practitioner will need a valid repository for it, but be aware, once the soul has been extracted, its prison seldom survives. Where's that about Iceborne's PC release date? I don't know what that is. Hi, Nippy! Good evening. It is... Zelda, it is a detective game first and foremost, but it definitely has horror elements. It has a lot of horror elements. There are monsters, it's very Lovecraftian. It's not just inspired by Lovecraft, it is a Lovecraftian universe. So there's combat, there's a lot of like creepy houses that are abandoned and then suddenly monsters jump out at you. I wouldn't call it pure horror, but it's definitely a, it's unsettling at times. Pesto spaghetti with fried chicken, ooh. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds wonderful. It's a really, really cool game, Zelda. Super, super cool. It's an expansion for Monster Hunter. Oh, right, yeah, I saw it. When I was playing it, I looked up what DLC there was.
This used to be
But I saw it and I
place
just
to live.
In the pools,
completely
in the
forgot.
puddles.
It's-
Can't be too careful.
Who knew that so much planning went into mirrors?
So they won't talk to me anymore. They had a search warrant for Gaunter. Do you think that we can find him in the police station? In the records? We should be able to, right? Since it is clearly... Since he had a search warrant, he must be in the records somewhere. Is he dead? Is this... Wait, there was no date on that. And the glasswork factory is super old, so he's probably not alive now, is he? We'll check it out, just in case, and then we will see. Police station! Where was that? Here, okay. Then we need to find Harriet Doe. Yeah, that's main quest though. We're gonna hold on with the main quest a little bit. I think, if I remember correctly, the main quest isn't that long. If we focus too much on main quest, we'll be done with the game sooner than I want to be. Okay, District, Salvation Harbor. Search warrant. Gaunter. Suspect. Criminal pattern? Alias, Davis Miles, Mirror Maker. Age unknown. Fled the city. Last known location, Oakmont, Mass, Northern Old Grove, the corner of Windhalf Avenue and Goldbridge Road. Suspected of disrupting public order, subversive behavior, and counterfeiting. Okay, so we definitely need to find him. What I really enjoy about this game is that it doesn't tell you that's what you should do. A lot of like detective games, they'll be like, oh, I should probably look this up at the police station. And I'm really glad that that's not a thing here, honestly. Corner of Windhalf Avenue and Goldbridge Road is here. I enjoy that you have to figure that out for yourself. It adds a challenge to the game that I haven't seen in a lot of detective games, because I've played the Sherlock games, and they were very much like, huh, I wonder if I can look this up in my records and find more information. And I was like, okay, yeah. Let's go do that. You don't really figure it out on your own. You don't really figure anything out on your own, because Sherlock always tells you, because Sherlock needs to let you know that he knows. It's very important that Sherlock knows that he figured it out before you did. So I appreciate that about this game. It could be because of the difficulty as well. Because I am playing on the hardest difficulty for the investigation. Which is more fun to me. So it's on this corner, so it's gotta be one of these houses. Right? It wouldn't be Sherlock if he doesn't let you know that he already knows. Very true. Very, very true. That's just how Sherlock works. The layout of all of these houses, it's all identical. It's the exact same layout for every single house. Not every single house, but all the houses that have the same size and the same outside design have the exact same interior layout. I kind of wish there was a tiny bit more variation in that. But that's just a small thing. Still gets lost? What? I never get lost. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel offended. I've never gotten lost in my entire life. That irks you a little bit with the houses. Yeah, it's just, it would add a little bit more to the game. Actually, it would add a lot more to the game if there were just more variety in how they looked. But again, it's just, it's a minor thing. It's not game breaking, it's just, you know? Is there nothing?
Wow.
Is there nothing in this house? That doesn't seem right. The bot is working against me, isn't it always? It's here, right? It has to be. This is his last known location, so there's gotta be some clue here. Either he has been here recently, or he hasn't, and we need to figure out where he went. There's nothing I can look at. I never get lost. There are some bugs in the world. Exactly. Nippy knows. Nippy gets it. There's nothing. There is nothing. Why? And this was locked. Why can't I feel like I should be able to get in here. There's a bed. How do I get in? And the staircase doesn't go further up, right? No. Like old monsters is cool and all. You've seen them a million times over. Yeah. Can be a great experience for those new to the series. Yeah, I've never played a Monster Hunter game before. I played Monster Hunter World for about 2 hours. So for me, that sounds great. There's nothing in this house. There is nothing in this whole house. Could it be a different one? It can't be. It's like the only house on the corner. Okay, let us just check the other corners. And just make sure before I get frustrated. But surely... Oh, they're the same. Oh. Never mind. I had a thought. But it was a stupid one. It could be one of these. Yeah, this is inhabited too. Oh yeah, this seems more like it. This seems more like where a criminal person would be. Where are you? Oh. Come on! At least I could kill them in one shot.
There are dozens of us. Dozens!
Oh no! Oh no! There's one more. Ha! Got him! Jeb, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Eligible Bachelor. Francis Throgmorton, the city's darling scholar and adventurer, is once again most eligible bachelor. The divorce court hearing took place this Tuesday. No press were allowed in the courtroom, but the results were made public immediately after the ruling. Bethany Throgmorton's deteriorating mental health was deemed a sufficient reason to terminate the couple's marriage. There's been enough mourning, said Francis while exiting the courtroom. Our son Hammond's death was a tragedy, but we must stay strong. It's a pity Bethany could not. That flick of wrist. I have played my fair share of shooter games. I know, you wouldn't be able to tell, but it's true. This house is clear? Oh, I believe it. There's nothing down here. Not a single monster left in this whole house. Just why would there be, right? Especially with that murky water down there. This is fine. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Holy! What a place, though! What a basement! Jesus. Oh.
Life can be cruel. Would have made a better father proud.
Aww.
What the? Now, my head.
Not now?
Damn it. I can't.
No, you're fine. Your sanity is fine. Oh!
Hey, let me out!
Oh no! Oh, that's uncomfortable. That is uncomfortable. Anything else?
Hey, let me out!
There's nothing else. That was unpleasant. Probably use another one of these. I'm not sure. I think that was a waste. I think it was a waste to use the sanity thing now because we were on our way out anyway, and so it would have just increased on its own, but you know me. I either don't use things at all, or I use them too much and waste them.
And the biggest mirror exhibition in the history of Oakmont.
It's just how I do.
Including Master Randall's finest creations. His manor into a museum of vintage mirrors, collected over many decades.
So she's into mirrors.
Somebody's been doing their homework.
On mirrors. Yep, yep. There's gotta be more in the basement. There's gotta be something in the basement that I missed. There has to be, because this cannot be the end of the house. The end of the house. Do you know what I mean? There's gotta be more. There's gotta be something that I did.
These have been here a while.
Like these letters. Ooh. Oh. Reminds you of Mar from Sin City. Doc says I had a condition. When you have a condition, it's not good to forget your pills. I would never forget to take my pills.
Where does one find a miniature coffin like this?
Also, I'm not crazy. Not at all. Is that it? Can I not interact with the... anything else?
Where does one find a miniature coffin like this?
That's where your Hogwarts admission letter has gone, yes. You can blame whoever lived in this house. Yeah, there's more in this house that I haven't found. I wonder what. With these games, I always feel like I do a good job of looking around and investigating, and then I realize that I've missed a lot. And then I'm like, oh, guess I wasn't so good after all. Indy! Indy! Thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very, very much. How are you guys? Hi, Casual Earl. Hi, Indie Kebab. Hi, Tamara. Good to see you. How are you doing? How is your stream? How is everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Indy is a mellow fellow. He is amazing. He is a wonderful, wonderful streamer, and if you don't already know who he is, definitely go check him out. You will not regret it. He is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Earl, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Don't steal your thunder, Inday. Yeah, right? Rude.
Hello, friend.
Zero.
Half a year, Pog.
Zero, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you very much for the 6 months. That is such a long time. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very, very much. Everyone's here. I really, really appreciate it. How are you finding Bloodstained, Indy? I imagine that's your type of game. I imagine you're enjoying it. How are you finding it? How was your stream? How are you? I have a lot of questions. All the best people are here, right? I agree. The game is so beautiful, right? I love the art style. It took a little while for me to get used to, but once I got used to it, really, really, really enjoyed it. Especially the backgrounds in the game are stunning. Super, super stunning. You got all your hardware in order, finally. That's been a rough ride for you. I'm really happy you finally got everything under control again and everything functioning. Ugh, it's been a rough couple of weeks for you. Excited to do a playthrough on hard. The enemies have new mechanics. Oh, do they? Oh, I love that. I love it when difficulties actually impact abilities and mechanics and not just health and armor, because that really, really irks me. Rougher than rough. Oh, I'm glad everything is better now. You've earned it. Even got an Elgato Cam Link. Wow, you're going all in. Nice. So we're playing The Sinking City, which is a really, really cool game. It's a detective game set in a Lovecraftian universe. Right now, we're trying to find information about a criminal that lived in this house. This is the last house, last known location for this guy. And we're trying to figure out where he went. You're eating the couch for dinner? Much more interesting than just number inflations. Yeah, 100%. It's something that, sure, it's more difficult to program, but you also gain so much more from it. And it's something that I feel like more developers should take the time and effort to do. Because it gives some incentive to do the harder difficulties. Surely I'm not supposed to look at this for longer, because we...
Hey, let me out!
Now something happened? Are you kidding me? But I had that vision on for so long before. Wow, okay, that feels a little unfair. But okay. So our sanity is going really, really low now because we just saw some crazy shit. And so the world starts to warp around him when that happens. Wait, did that happen just because our sanity got low and not because of the vision? Hold up.
Hey, let me out!
Inflating number doesn't even make it harder, it just makes it take longer. Yeah. I definitely agree. I wonder what I'm missing. What happens if you smash it? Oh! Nothing. You can't. That would have been a good call, though. There's this.
Made a better father proud.
And then there's the coffin. Hi, Ive. Good to see you. We are missing sanity. Our sanity is getting super, super low. I just don't know how to complete this room. Or this house. Hi, Takala. Good to see you. Do you have to let him out of the coffin? I hope not. I can't do anything else with the coffin. I can only look at it and then it says life can be cruel. The only things down here are the coffin, the picture, the mirror, and the like symbols on the wall and the floor. And none of that does anything. And there's no walls that are illusions. There's nothing. I don't know what I'm missing. I've been very well, Takala, thank you. This game looks spoopy. Yeah, it is really good. It's not a horror game per se.
He's been here a while.
It is a adventure detective game with horror elements.
Where does one find a miniature coffin like this? Where does one find a miniature coffin like this?
Hi Baka, good evening. Is there a game made you can step into a mirror and enter a mirrored world? Yes. Just the last couple of weeks we've played Visage Chapter 2, which has that kind of mechanic. Not necessarily a mirror world, not like an identical world to the mirror, just mirrored, but you step into like multiple dimensions, sort of. That's chapter 2 of Visage, and then we played a game called Never Again, which has the exact same mechanic, pretty much. It's not super uncommon in like horror games. Horror adjacent, yes. Good way to describe this game. Chapter 2 of Visage. I played it this weekend.
Hey, ass butt.
Poppy, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. Yes, yes, Visage. Really good, really, really scary. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What if I, during this vision, smash it?
Hey, let me out!
I don't know. I've looked through this entire house multiple times. There's no clue regarding where he is now or when he was last here, apart from the letters. It's got something to do with that guy. It has to. It has to. What we know... That was the wrong button. What we know is that if you're trapped in the mirror world, you're trapped there. You can extract the trapped soul. You will need a valid repository. Once the soul has been extracted, its prison seldom survives. So there's a very high chance that if we do get him out of the mirror, he won't survive. Welcome back, mister. I'm doing very well, puppy. Thank you. How are you? I tried shooting and hitting it. Yes. I did. Who says, I'm done with this wretched city. Time to move somewhere warmer. Is that the clue? That he moved away from this city and now he is somewhere warmer? I don't know. I swear, I've looked at everything in this house. I'm probably missing something super obvious. Because that's what always happens. Yeah, maybe I missed something upstairs. Let us go all the way to the top floor. And go through this bit by bit. Room by room. This is gonna take a while. But I don't know what else to do. A simple warding spell can be created through the application of sympathetic magic. To establish an accord that affects an entity, one must find a similar entity that has a powerful bond with the other. So in the coffin, probably. Probably something in the coffin.
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe, while I find a way to free you.
Uh-huh. And then the rest are downstairs? Oh, she's absolutely crazy. Unless you, in case you didn't figure that out. She's crazy.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
I'm missing one? Where? I don't see the thingy. Oh, all the way top floor, probably.
These rites, They might buy me time.
Time to piece this one together.
Okay, this one first while she was reading through the
He's
books.
right. They might buy me time.
This has got to be last. Don't you think?
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a
It
way to
is
free
really
you.
disturbing.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
It is really, really disturbing. If you want to keep your girl sane, don't have a baby. I think that, yeah, I think having a baby is not how you stay sane.
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while
Although
I find a way
hopefully
to free you.
Bethany says
most people
some
are
sort
not
of
like
barrier to buy
her.
time when she tries to free Hammond. I could remove it by destroying her ritual mirror.
Now we destroy the bottom mirror. You could get a dog. That is a way to keep sane. Yes. Plus, it kind of counts as having a baby, doesn't it? Let's go with yes.
Life can be cruel.
Oh, the hand mirror. Oh, but I tried to interact with it and I couldn't. I know, but she said, as long as this mirror is not broken, you will stay safe. Whatever. Whatever. I got it. There was just no interact with thing. Do I have to shoot it? God damn it. Dogs are the equivalent to the good sides of having kids, and cats are the negative sides? That sounds... For the most part.
All right.
Oh, no,
$10.
no. You
Fork it
can't
over.
have him.
Cough it up.
I won't let you.
Pay the piper.
Agent Striker!
Das up Twigger
calm
wave.
down.
Happy Wednesday. Twiggy bleed purple 1000 bonus 100.
You won't
Agent
take my
Striker,
child.
thank you so
Not
much for
again.
the bits! I
I
really
won't
appreciate
let
that.
you.
Thank you very, very much. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing great today. Thank you very much. Depends on the cats and depends on the dogs as well. I really, really appreciate that.
It's okay. We can talk about this. I know the mirror's important to you.
It's my son. My son. His soul, his very being trapped in the mirror. Cold, hungry, scared for decades. It's... okay, it's so hard to understand. His body is dead, but his soul is frozen in glass, unable to move on or return without help. Oh, Francis thought this was merciful. Oh, the wretch.
She's super, super creepy. Her eyes are like Commander Shepard's. Indy, get out. How dare you? How dare you? Hi, Limey. Good evening.
Wow.
Then pay out of pocket for antibiotics because insurance doesn't kick in until next week. Oh, jeez, that sucks. That sucks, Agent Striker. Ah, technicalities. I hope you feel better soon. Whatever reason you have for being on antibiotics, I hope it clears up soon, and I hope you feel better. And I'm glad that you're doing well apart from that. Her eyes are not something that we're gonna talk about.
What do you mean to do then?
I can call Hammond back into his own body. Don't judge me. This may seem unnatural, but we will be together. Everything is ready. I'm sure it will work. I only need to break the mirror to release him.
I can't go back empty-handed.
And I won't leave without my son.
Do we let her have it? I feel like she's a crazy woman. To see her lower teeth. She's a crazy woman. Pop a cap in her. Wow. I feel like the best thing to do would get her back to the asylum. All that effort into the ritual. Yeah, she's really... This is her entire life. That you didn't wait until next week. Doc said it could spread into your brain. Holy Jesus. Yeah. With infections. Do not mess with infections. They are terrifying. And I'm glad that you're on antibiotics now. Jesus Christ, Satan Instructor. Yeah, I hope it passes really soon. No, we are taking the mirror.
It's crazy, Bethany. Even if it worked, it wouldn't be right. I'm taking the mirror to Robert.
No, you can't.
Do we
I
have to
won't let
fight
you.
her? Oh shit! Oh! Oh my god, she... Oh. Oh, Bethany. Oh.
Wow.
Oh boy. Oh. I didn't want to do that. I specifically shot her shoulder to disarm her and hope that she would step down rather than kill her. No.
Would have made a better father proud.
I tried. I tried, okay? We need to get back to the guy. Jesus. That was a lot more dramatic than I hoped it would be. Joey, I hope you sleep well. Oh my god, you passed 1,000 hours. Holy Jesus, that's so many hours. There's a crazy amount of hours. Joey, thank you so much for being here for so long. Thank you for being you, and get some sleep. You need to rest up. Because you've been tired lately, and you need more sleep. Especially since you're visiting me soon. But yeah, that's an insane amount of time. Jesus Christ. What a waste.
Find something you like.
I'm joking. But seriously, what a waste. Where was the manor? It would have been faster to walk there rather than walking from, we were closer to the manor than we were to the fast travel point. Good job, me. Hi, Darges. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think that it's super fun. I really, really enjoy it. It has some, like, minor things that I would probably change, but overall, I'm enjoying it a lot. Super, super fun. Less wasted, which you would do instead. Fair. Fair. We've been Discord with you, but I don't drink as much vodka as you need to forget being tired. That sounds like a good plan. I mean, if that's the best way to forget that you're tired or forget anything, really. They did add sharing of new bit badges, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. People don't share that a lot. I very rarely see that, and I'm not sure if you can set up alerts for that. I haven't seen alerts for that in Streamlabs. You have fish in the oven. What kind of fish? You're probably not here now to call if you're getting the fish out, but what kind of fish?
I found a disturbing book, Mr. Throgmorton, on mirrors. It spoke of imprisoned souls. Now level with me. What is it you're after?
I suppose there's no point in being coy. I have learned that I once had a brother, Hammond. My father robbed me of him. Hammond is inside the mirror, trapped by sorcery. My father's doing? Why, I cannot guess. But he is a Throgmorton. He must be saved.
So he's gonna save him instead of Bethany. You should be able to set it up in Sloth. Oh, really? I haven't looked, to be perfectly honest. I haven't looked very closely, but probably should have done that. Always down to click more buttons. I agree. Buttons are great. Good night, Joey. They had the same goals and she didn't need to pull a gun. Yeah. What we probably should have done is once we found the mirror, we should have gone back to him and told him. Maybe we would be able to leave the mirror there and have them cooperate? I don't even know. Now I feel bad.
I tracked down the mirror. Was that a chase?
Excellent. Hand it over, please. You have rendered my family and its noble bloodline a great service, Mr. Reed. Here, your reward. Earned in full, I might add.
So, now you have the mirror. What's your plan?
To find Hammond a body fit for a true-born Throgmorton. Pongo Belly seems an appropriate choice.
Okay. You do you. Is one of the Throgmortons called Harambe? No. Not that I know. Oh, what do I want to get? All of them. We never got the no charity. That's the one that I want. 50% chance to double quest reward items. Seems good. Okay, so that was one quest done. Awesome. Awesome. I wonder if there are any, like, maps and stuff that we can do while we're here? This is in an infested area. This, I believe, yeah, this is in an infested area too. And I'm too scared to do the infested areas. What about the letters? We did a couple of the letters. But I have a feeling that there are going to be a lot of infested areas too. We can do the field research one. I didn't mark those on the maps. Reed Heights. I did mark them on the map. Or is this another one? This might be. I don't know. I don't know which one this is. Willow Lane between Herald and Bullock Street. So that's Willow Lane. Yeah, I did mark them. Okay. I thought I didn't. Okay. And the extra hours, the policeman. Yeah, those we can do. I never marked those. I know that. Southwestern Reed Heights, Vinland Avenue. Where's that? Where's that? Vinland Avenue. South of University Street. This is the university, so it's gotta be. There's University Street. Vinland Avenue. I don't see it. Oh, here. So probably around there-ish. And then this one is Central Salvation Harbor. Seven Oaks between Octopus Avenue and Skipper. Seven Oaks. Octopus Avenue and Skipper Road. So roughly here. And then the last one is Southern Old Grove. Beacon Street, south of Century Avenue. A manor, okay. So let's do that one first, since it's right here. Oh shit, I did not... You pressed the wrong button. It's fine, no one saw that.
What's your problem?
You don't harm wolves, only in games. I always feel bad when there's a wolf or like dogs that you need to kill in games, and then they make that hurt dog sound. It breaks my heart. I hate it so much. It's the worst thing I know, and it makes me feel like shit. So this. Oh no, it has a danger symbol! Oh, I don't like the danger symbol! That does not bode well. It is never a good sign when you enter a quest or anything of the sorts, and then, yeah. And then you're just showered with ammo and health kits. Are there two? Oh. Oh no! They're not- yeah, they're not supposed to leave the area. They're not supposed to leave the house. It's not a thing they're supposed to do. I do not feel bad about killing these things, no. Not at all. Not even remotely. Alright, I want to try that again. I want to try with, like, traps and stuff. Oh, you go around. I don't know if that grenade even hurt him. But there are people too. They might have. Oh shit. Oh no, this is way too much. That was two of those spitty guys too. So that's a big guy, two of the spitty guys, and one, at least one of the little thing. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That is not going to work. Damn it! I should mark that with a danger symbol, actually. Please mark danger, because now I know. That way I won't go back to it and feel like, why didn't I do this? Now I'll know. Yeah, I feel like we need a better gun for a lot of these. I would feel better about a lot of the danger areas if we had a better gun. Also, it did not look like the trap did anything for that big guy. Hi, Stealthy! How are you? Did you get some sleep? I feel like a lot of these danger areas, I'm simply too weak for them. Okay, which has the closest fast travel? It's that one and this one. Alright, let's do it! Ugh, I know we've driven past there with a boat while we were searching for we were searching for the glass factory. So we've been past there. There's a slight chance that we've been inside the house, but I don't think we have. I don't think we entered a lot of houses while we were searching for the factory. Maybe like one or two. So it's just one of the houses on this road. But there's got to be one with a dock because we can't just exit the boats. So that makes it easier to find, I guess. Oh, I can leave the boat there. I completely missed it. I just drove right past it. Oh. Oh. Alright. I'm not ready. No! No! Oh god! Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is a lot of things at once! This is a lot of things at once! Oh, I'm out of ammo! Oh! Oh boy! Oh boy! Shit. The problem is, I want to hit the weak spot, right? And that's on his back. Oh god, last bullet. Literally the last bullet I had. Oh, there's gotta be ammo here. Please, please, please. More ammo, please.
Poor man was trying to escape, but met his end after a single savage attack.
The rest of this house is safe, right? Is that just a pair of legs? Yes. Gotta get sleep, I'm glad to hear it. Now your PC troubles you. How so? Stupid PC. I'm doing very well, thank you. This card certifies that J.R. Nelson was a member in good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club since they joined after the flood. Okay, more ammo. Thank God. That got very, very stressful. Can I get past here? Wait, can I do this? No. Because it's not an illusion, it's just obstacles. Is there no way to get past there? There's gotta be. Come on. Can I climb like this way? No. System freezes, updated Windows, freeze is gone. First, Razer Synapse broke. Now Final Fantasy XIV is crashing out of nowhere? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It is incredibly stressful when everything goes wrong on your PC at once. It is really, really terrible. Right, he wanted a photo, that's right. I completely forgot that that's what we wanted. I completely forgot that that's why we're doing this quest. Because the police officer has trouble doing these on his own, so he needs photos because he's not gonna do it. Alright, so that's one out of the way. Excellent. I will be happy every time we get to use the camera. Hi Castray, good evening. I hope you're doing well. When it crashes, it could be literally anything. Yeah. It's always fun troubleshooting why something crashes. Spoiler alert, it's not really fun.
What's your problem? Staring newcomer. Get the truck out of here.
Back when in my old job, one of my jobs, I had multiple positions in that company, and one of my jobs was, well, part of it was that I looked through the logs of every change order in the customer system that failed. anything from changing the phone subscription to changing the speed of their that was available on their subscription, to changing the price plan, to changing additional packages, any type of changes. Whenever one of those orders failed, part of my job was to figure out why it failed and fixed it. And that was fun. That was that was honestly one of the most fun things I've done at work, because I got to know the system so well, and I had to figure out everything on my own because there was no tutorial for how to do that. No one really knew. No one had ever written a like guide for how to do that. So it was literally just trial and error until we knew. We were 3 people working on that department, and we 3 knew that system better than anyone else. We knew it better than the tech people. We knew it better than those who were in contact with the developers to get features fixed for us, because we went through that, like, failed orders every day. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. Don't tell me we have to go in this street to the infested area. I don't want to do that. Cyclops 2. Cyclops 1, I believe, was the boat that he was on while he was in the Navy. I believe. If I remember correctly. I might not remember correctly. But yeah, that's one of the most fun things I've done at work, because I basically had completely free reign to test and figure things out on my own, and no one monitored it. No one monitored it, which meant if I wanted to spend 3 hours figuring out exactly why one specific failed order that was only done once every 2 years failed, I was allowed to spend 3 hours figuring out that. That was so much fun. Ah! See that? Lightning reflexes. Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like something bigger. That sounds like something much bigger. Shit. Shit! Shit! That was the wrong one. First aid kits? We're out of first aid kits. That's bad. Alright. I'm going to toss a Molotov cocktail on you right there. That killed the little ones. That killed both of the little ones. Shit! No! Yeah, Castrate, I really enjoyed this game. I think it's super, super fun. I think it's a good time. The combat is not my favorite. Where am I now and where were I? Takes you back to the... Oh, it takes you back to the fast travel. Takes you back to the nearest discovered fast travel. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh. Okay, so be a little more prepared. Is what I got from that. Are these... Yeah, these are side quests, Jeff. These are side quests. This is literally just... We ran into a policeman in a pub, and he was like, hey, so I heard you solve this one case for another guy. Mind helping me out? There are 3 crime scenes, and I need pictures of the victims. And I was just like, yeah, sure. Why not? And there are so many monsters and infected people everywhere. Most places, most houses have some infected people. whether it's a quest location or not. I know you can get a better gun later on. I know that's a thing. Oh, this is a danger thing. Oh no, are we going through the infested area now? Yeah, yes we are. Yes we are. I wonder though. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say, if it was just that one guy, it might be worth it, because I know that the infested areas have a lot of good loot. No. I'm not fighting two of those. I'm not fighting two of them. We don't have the resources to do that. Crown Theater. I don't even know where we are, or I don't know what we were doing. I don't think it was here because we didn't get a marker saying that we discovered the free Crown Theater. No! Won't budge. I called bullcrap. I think that the creatures will see you. If you're inside a house, I think that you cannot avoid the creatures. You can run out. If you run out of the house and out of the house's area, they will despawn. So you can avoid them like that. But, okay, we're back. Foot trap. Right. You can avoid them like that, at least. Won't chase if you climb a small obstacle. No, they are very lazy indeed. Oh! Is that the big guy we hear? Okay, so we want to be smart about this. We probably don't want to go right in here now. Oh, we're out of ammo. Almost. Oh no. Oh no, now we are out of ammo. This is not easy. No! Speaking of not easy. So if I do this, they despawn. What I don't know, what I'm not sure about, is if it'll count my progress of having killed two of them. I think I killed one or two. Yeah, you're not... You're really not supposed to be out here. That's really not supposed to happen. But okay. Hi, Cole! I have not killed anything. I'm having trouble killing anything in this game. Everything is so tough and it just destroys me. Maybe it simply wanted to be free. What a nice thing that would be. We probably shouldn't free everything and just leave it to roam in the streets, but... I mean, we could. Okay, so this is the infested area. It has at least two of the big guys. We have no ammo. It's gonna be fine, right? No, it's such a waste. It is such a waste of ammo. Just taking my monster out for a walk. I don't think we can do this one. I don't... Department of Medicine! Have we not been here? Alright, hello? Okay, this might have some loot.
The door won't budge.
I mean, what? I'm not gonna rob a Department of Medicine.
Door won't budge.
You would never do that. How do I get downstairs? Oh, is that the locked doors?
The door won't budge.
So that's probably an area that we can't get to until we have a quest telling us to go there. Maybe that's what the infested areas are. Previous detectives that decided to let them all out. Could very well be. Could very well be. I would never try to loot anything, I've... When have I ever done that? There's a lot of places we haven't been and that we've never discovered, so I want to go this way. I want to go up to Reed Heights because we have nothing in Reed Heights, the northern part. It is covered by a shadow, which is a little disconcerting, but I want to have a fast travel marker there so that we can get there if we need to. I also want to see what kind of monster is here. Not because I have a death wish. Okay, many. I'm just thinking, at some point, we have to find an infested area that we can actually deal with. Oh my god. At some point, that has to be a thing. Because all of the loading screens have told me that the infested areas have a lot of good loot. And I refuse to miss out on that.
Extra, extra.
So I'm thinking the next time that we have a lot of extra ammo, we'll try one of those infested areas and see what we can do. Which is a horrible idea, but... Hi, Dr. Weird! I have. He speaks to me at night and tells me that I am the one. We need a Tommy gun, yes. That is true. Actually, we just need all the guns. If we had all the guns, this wouldn't be a problem. You know what? Let's just follow the road up here and then go up to 10th lane. Maybe we can find something along the way that we can stop by and loot. Oh, it's blocked! This right here is blocked. Okay. Can we go anywhere here? Hi, Punchstrong! How are you? Can we not get up there at all? Oh, it looks like Sam Reed Street is actually the next one that we can get into. Okay. Okay, let's just follow the road then. Casual tour of Cthulhu Land. This is fine. This is fine. This is blocked too! I feel like we're not supposed to be here. Like, this entire area. On your left is something unspeakable. And if you look to the right, you will lose your mind. That sounds accurate. Can I park my boat anywhere here? Because there's a lot of bridges and a lot of places that I feel like I should be able to walk on. But then I can't get... Oh! Yeah. You park it here. But that takes us to this place. And that's not where I want to go. I want to go up here. To the northern part. Stupid town. Oh wait, can I walk up the... Hang on. We're going back. Can I go this way? Yeah, take the bridge. I didn't see that you could go up to the bridge from here. It looked like it was blocked off. But here we go. It's blocked. Can I take this? No. It's blocked. Everything is blocked. The game really does not want me to go here. And it's starting to feel more and more like I'm just supposed to wait until a different part of the game. Which I'm not a big fan of in general because it's marketed as an open world game. And when a game is marketed as open world, I want it to be completely open world. I taste like the dreams of mad children? What the hell? Okay. You're crazy. You're crazy. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. I'm going the right way. You don't recall having a hard time getting anywhere? Oh, it's just me? The thing is, I have a tendency to wander and to not go where I am supposed to go, even if it's like a straightforward quest. I have a tendency to just wander somewhere else. And that's a struggle of mine. I do it a lot. And I end up not doing the things that I need to do. Hi, Avion. Right? They have just increased it. Oh, yeah. We can go here. Ah, great. We found it. Easy. First try. So now we need to find a fast travel marker somewhere around here. Hi, Jimmy. Good to see you. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a lot of fun. It has its rough sides. It has things that I would change or improve, but overall, I think it's really, really fun. Wait, have we been here? Because this looks very familiar. We've definitely been here. At the end, there's what looks to be a lady or a person stuck in the car that turns into the monster. Right there. Yeah, we've definitely been here. And that was the big one. Yeah. We're not fighting that right now. That's the one you meant. Yeah, we did not kill it. We did not kill that one. So we've been here. It's so fast too. Look at that. Oh, I'm in the safe place. Excuse you, I was in the safe place. Whatever. That is a very unsettling monster. At some point, I will kill that guy. I feel like we have a lot of bombs. We can get bombs and flame, like Molotov cocktails, hand grenades, fire bombs, and foot traps. And with all of that, I think we should have the opportunity.
Friend.
Armory! Armory, thank you so very much for that sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for the 4 months. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Walking into the wall. Yeah, the other guys are like, yeah, everything's fine. They are not panicked until I pull out my gun. Then they start freaking out. Is I'm the dangerous one here. Milton Pierce for mayor. No? Can I say no? We don't have any medkits and I can't craft anymore? Oh shit.
The door won't budge.
Oh shit. I need healing. Wait, have I been here? Have I looted this? I might have, since we've definitely been in this area and I don't see anything to loot. Oh no. Oh! Alcohol? No?
The door won't budge.
Okay, so I guess we're not getting in here. Aww. And I thought we were finally gonna get some things to loot. If anyone ever plays the Cthulhu line games, you play nearly all of them. Because like they put a Lovecraft game into a video game. Yeah, they're really, really not just inspired by Lovecraft, which I think is super cool. Really, really cool. I played Call of Cthulhu. That came out last year? I think it came out last year. I played that. I loved it. I had a lot of fun with that. An armory to get rid of these monsters. Yeah, that is literally what we need. Wonder how much content Lovecraft has? So much. It is a very, very, very rich universe. And it's so fascinating. It's really, really fascinating. I haven't really spent a lot of time getting into all of the Lovecraft stories, but what I read is just oof, super, super cool. And I really want to read more. We have... Hang on. We have a few books. This is a collection of stories, and these are the not so popular ones. And then we have another one which is the same size with like the most popular, most well-known stories. There's a lot. I would be playing this. It is my type of game in so many ways. Fantastic game, so much fun. To be fair though, I have a lot of fun with it, but I would not recommend it to everyone. It's a game that caters to a specific type of person like me.
Extra. All the news that's fit to print. Help a
Yeah,
fella
books.
out.
Who reads books anyway? You've definitely not been in here. Don't know how many games they can make out of it. Oh, a lot. A lot of games. I played several like Lovecraft-inspired horror games, where they take inspiration for some of the monsters, but this is straight up like the entire universe. Loot? Come on! I should be able to loot everything here. I call shenanigans. I call shenanigans, and I feel like I should be able to loot every single thing in this entire building. And the fact that I can't upsets me, and I have a feeling that we're gonna die down here. Everybody loves horror, and everyone is desensitized to run-of-the-mill violence. Yeah. I think that a lot of people would be able to get into it, but I also feel like it is a little too, like, peculiar for a lot of people. It is also difficult. Now, I am playing on the hardest difficulty on the detective thing, the investigation part, which might add into the difficulty factor a tiny bit. But there's been a lot of situations where I just don't know what to do. Because the game doesn't tell you. The game doesn't tell you anything. It tells you an address every now and then, but it doesn't tell you what you should do or where you should go to find things. Which is very interesting. You're reading Fire and Blood. Ooh. That's a long history book. Have you ever spent all night awake and next day you feel bloated? I feel so shitty in every way if I spend all day awake. All night awake, I mean. There was many years where I could not stay up all night because it would make me feel sick. I would be vomiting and I would have a headache if I spent all night awake. So I didn't do that for a lot of years.
Wow.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
That was not that high of a drop. I'm just putting that out there. That was not that high. But okay. Hi, Drew! How are you? For a moment there, I felt like we were playing Witcher 3. Oh well. Oh well. Let's try to break into some houses. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm just running around in this game, trying to find places that I can loot. Because I have no health. I got no health, I'm in no shape to fight anything. And every single quest location that I have to go to involves fighting. I wonder if we can go back to the policeman and say that we photographed one of the people. The Seven Oaks Bar, where is that? Wasn't that like here? Seven Oaks, yeah. Let's do that. Let's go and give him one photo and see. Maybe we get a quest reward for that. And then we get a bigger reward when we have all of the photos.
Hey, knock it off. Find something you like. Cheaper than the...
I feel like I haven't experienced a lot of fall damage in this game. Based on the few experiences that I've had, it feels a little random. It's probably not. It's just my personal experience with it. Seems a little random. Alright, Seven Oaks, see what's upstairs. I hope we get a reward for bringing him one photo, and I hope that reward is alcohol. He's not here. Do we need all the photos before he even appears? No. No, don't do that to me. He's definitely not here, though. Maybe he's downstairs.
Pick your poison.
I can't believe I cannot buy alcohol here. Oh, you know what we never did? We never went back to the fortune teller in the first bar. She wanted one bullet to tell us our future. Maybe we should do that. It's probably just gonna be bullcrap anyway, but you know. We might as well. The police is in hiding, yes. Oh, it's not the hotel though. It is the bar. Where the hell is that? Was it the hotel? No, it was the bar. That was closer to... Was it this? No, that's the port. Is she gone forever because I didn't give her the thing right away? Oh, she might be.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
It seems like she is. Ooh! Never apologize for being quiet, G. Never do that. You do what you gotta do. And I appreciate your presence, regardless. Just finished the second season of the Dragon Prince animated series. Your head wants to stay in that universe a little while longer. Understandable. So I wonder if we have to continue with the main case a little bit. I feel like that's the thing that we should do, because I'm sort of... We have no loot, and all of the things that we want to do requires us to do difficult fightings and stuff. And we simply don't have the equipment to do that. Wait, what did that say? Throgmorton's expedition was attacked in the depths beneath Oakmont. Professor Harriet Doe, expedition leader, was captured. The others were all left to die. The attackers had all distinctively fish-like features, Innsmouth syndrome as the locals call it. One of the assailants was killed in the fight. He carried a dagger and a peculiar-looking golden amulet which resembled a fish eye. This can't be the only attack they have carried out. There must be evidence of more such crimes throughout the city. So we go to the police station and we search for other crimes. Not that I have found Ace. Which seems weird. We found a lot of shops and stuff, but none that we can actually buy anything in. Crimes. Violent crimes. Suspect. But that could be anywhere. Criminal powder? That could be anywhere. Oh, we need the right evidence too? Alright, alright, alright. We just needed the right evidence selected. So I had it right the first time. About 10:30 p.m. April 15th at the Fish Market, Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Avenue and Holy Fire Lane, I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar-looking golden amulet, which resembled a fish eye, seized, as well as a dagger, seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation. So we definitely need to go to that place. Eastern Shells! We've barely been in Eastern Shells. Or in these shells. At all. Holy Fire! And Orchard Avenue, so here. Oh, we have no fast travel point there. Yeah, it's gonna be faster to just walk there. I've gotten so spoiled by the fast travel points. Having to walk there by myself, it feels like a nightmare because it's so far. So we go, yeah, this way and then just across with the boat. Household chemistry. Can I buy alcohol? The thing about this game is that after the flood in this city, they don't deal with money anymore. They trade valuable goods, and valuable goods is bullets, cigarettes, and alcohol. So even if we did find someone to trade, we wouldn't be able to trade them because we have nothing. Fish market. Ah! Hi, Tug! Why would you do that? Is it preparation for tomorrow? For those that don't know, tomorrow at 9 AM Eastern Time, Tugboat is fulfilling a sub goal by playing Resident Evil 7, which is which is going to be hilarious, and it's going to be great. And if you don't already follow Tugboat, you absolutely should, and you should be there tomorrow because it's going to be
What are you selling,
wonderful.
mister? I don't see any goods.
I offer what everyone in this Borg needs most. Safety and comfort. You a newcomer? Where are
I'm
you
very
staying?
excited
The
for it.
Devil's Reef Hotel.
Oh, old Victor always thinks so small. A man of your talents could earn his board 100 ways. Maybe you want some more spending money?
Funny thinking about all the NPCs and what they think of this strange detective that seems to run around all over the city looking for bullets, bandages, and alcohol. Yeah, it is very... Just in most of these detective games, just picturing what NPCs would think, it's hilarious. I love... It's just the visual of that is
Got a
fantastic.
job for a private eye, mister? I'm always up for a good side gig.
That's what I like to hear. I'm Walter. I need someone capable to take care of an issue on my property. Local fauna, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Real estate's a risky business. How'd you get into it?
All my life I was a common fisk trader. But I wanted more. I dreamed of being a landlord. A man who never works. So I scrimped and saved, and bought several houses. Gonna rent them to the refugees and newcomers. And I have even greater plans.
Wonderful comics about how NPCs sees our character in some situations. I've seen a couple of those. Yeah, it's so funny. A documentary where they go around and interview the characters after Jenks works at Gates. Oh, Jenks. What a wonderful person. What is that? It's an Innsmouther, Ace. Come on. Come on. They're part of the Lovecraftian universe. There's the Innsmouther, and then there's the other people. The I forgot what they're called. Like the Throgmortons. And they hate each other. Hate each other.
Let me guess. You need a gun for hire. Or is there another task?
I need you to place these incense burners on the top floor of my properties to drive off the wild beasts. Take a photo for me as proof.
Smoke that repels wild beasts. Does that even work?
Can I cover myself in it?
Will. No doubt. I bought it from a friend I trust.
Well, okay. Just give me the address. See you later.
Here's the thing. I would love to, and we're definitely going to do that. It's just that I have nothing. I have nothing. I'm not equipped to do any kind of mission right now.
The door won't budge.
Let's make quick saves and kills, everyone.
This used to be an okay place to live.
I can imagine. I can imagine that this used to be a lovely city.
Take as much. You want a fishy?
No. I definitely
Don't
do
be
not.
shy.
Oh, that's
Leaving
the
that fish,
symbol.
Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy.
Why?
Leave enough for everyone.
Why
I've
are
heard
you
that
just
I can
giving
find
it
an
away?
organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
She's getting a little too friendly. Discuss these awkward long stares in between conversations. Yeah. Oh, please find them, Jakala, if you don't have anything better to do, because I want to read them again. They are hilarious. So with all the non-budging doors, I know, right? I feel like a lot of them are like quest doors that we need to find a the right quest to open the doors, to get the keys and stuff, which is annoying.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do
I
as an
wish we could
organization?
pick locks in
Well,
this game.
We are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh, and how do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor.
Aww.
We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
That's what your crew latched onto the most, the fishing line. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, they're doing a solid job. Don't call me Charlie.
What does EOD stand for?
She's just being friendly.
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had is to help each other, but we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time.
I've already done a
No
lot of
offense,
stuff.
Charlie.
Does that count?
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guard scared him off, but I fear
Do you think
they'll be
this is
back
a
to
door
finish the
downstairs
job.
that wouldn't budge?
That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this
Don't-
thief is, right?
He's so over
You're
this
smart,
already.
Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
I'll do it.
Fine. Count me in.
Ugh.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
He is over everything. This is
See you
true.
later.
He is so over his entire
There
life.
will be loss, and it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work, infinitely greater than ourselves. Unknowable, incomprehensible.
Are you okay?
There will be sacrifice. There will be loss. There will be darkness. But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time. And each of us has a part.
Oh, those are some nasty wounds. On his neck. Oh, God. Hi, Cody. That's the most stereotypical gravelly protagonist voice. He does. What? Did you see that doll? On the... What? That is so creepy! Look above his shoulder! If it appears again. What? What the hell? Fair enough with the coughing, that is the creepiest thing that has happened in this game.
I guess this city wouldn't be complete without a doomsday prophet.
Let me assure you, I am anything but. I am called Ebernote Blackwood, and this is the place I have chosen to share my message. Please, come to one of my full sermons.
His skin looks so scaly.
Reed. Good to meet you.
But he doesn't look like an Innsmouther. Hi, Pogo! I don't know! I don't know what that babe is! It freaks me out! The city needs God or milk or both. Yeah. Tiger! Tiger! Thank you so much for that raid! I really appreciate it. They kind of look like gills. Good point, Days. Yeah, his skin is scaly and gills on his neck. Kind of, yeah. Tiger, how are you? Thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. How was your stream? How are you doing? Hi, Fate. Good to see you. Good evening, good evening. I hope everyone's doing well today. 8-hour stream, holy. Well done for holding on for that long. That is a long stream. That's a long stream and that is very, very tiring. Jesus. All ugly people are monster-human hybrids. Interesting. Very interesting. Can we apply that to real life too? Things are very well, Fate. Thank you. How are you? Twitch doesn't like you every time you use an emote. It freezes? Oh no. That sounds like Twitch. Now we have 2 tabs for Twig stream. Doesn't sound like enough to me, Nippy. I know you have like 15 tabs open during lunch. Aw, Fate. It is so good to see you again. I hope you've been doing excellent. Hi, Foresight. Good to see you too. You were at the end of Shadowbringers. You refused to stop until we finished. Aha. Aha. I've been there. Not for 8 hours. That's a really long time. But I have had moments where I've been like, oh, let's just do this chapter, this episode of this game, and then I'll go to bed. And then it turns out that there are 4 hours left. Can you stop coughing, please? Hi, Robin. Good evening. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Shadowbringers is so freaking good. I've heard nothing but good things. I've heard that it is really, really good, and it's kind of making me want to try the game. I have never played it, and I'm not sure I'm ready for that kind of commitment, but... Alright, I'm just gonna do this because I can't stand listening to this coughing anymore.
Blackwood, you're a member of the Grand Family.
I am indeed.
Oh,
the last
silence.
of that line. Inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed history.
Oh yeah, he has the same marks on the other side of his neck, so probably gills, yeah.
I'll see you around.
Can you... I'm gonna just leave for a little bit. I appreciate you stopping by, Robin. Very kind. There's a free trial. Oh no. Oh no. But I don't have time to invest into an MMO. I don't have time for that. Incredibly incidental, but super creepy that the doll kept creeping up, right?
The door won't budge.
Okay, so this is not the storage.
You won't find a better house
used
at
to
that
be
We're
okay
looking for the
place to
guard to the storage because we have the password. Oh, stupid shark. Stupid shark. Where do you think the storage place is?
Do you want a fishy?
Do you want a fishy?
Do you want a fishy? Do you want a fishy?
It's summer, you don't have school? But I have obligations. I don't really, but I pretend I have obligations. To make me feel like a productive member of society, when really this is all I do. Counts, right? Where the hell is the storage? I have no idea. Hi, Heffa! Good evening. I wish I could, because that coughing... Oh boy. Oh boy. I do not do well with a lot of sounds, but repetitive sounds like that, I do not do well with it at all. It is a really, really big problem of mine. So if someone coughs like that near me, I have to go away. I have to step away, offer them a cough drop. I always carry cough drops with me.
Ass butt.
In case.
Purple 10 bonus 1 cough.
Talas, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. I didn't know that the bleed purple bonus bits were back on. I appreciate that, thank you. You started playing FF14 randomly because YOLO, 2.5 years later, it's become my life. See, that's exactly what I'm worried about. That's exactly the thing that concerns me with all MMOs. It is such an investment. And if you figure out that it's your kind of game, then you can't just play it a little bit and then leave it. That's not how it works. So, you usually blow through FF's content quickly. All your friends are enjoying it, so you're very tempted. Do the free trial. Feel the gentle touch of tentacles. Excuse me? I would rather not. Charity restarted for 1 more week? Awesome. I'm not opposed to that. Oh, there isn't a free trial for Shadowbringers. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Because it's a story. It's not just the MMO. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Oh, she gave me the address too.
All right, $10. Fork it over. Cough it up. Pay the piper. Give me it.
Bleed purple 1000 bonus 100. You just got back with a giant breakfast burrito and horchata.
Oh damn.
Twigger hype, how's the detective and bean?
Agent Striker, thank you so much for those bits. I really appreciate it. That is a lot of bits. Thank you so very, very much. And that sounds incredible. That's a lot of food and that sounds great. Enjoy it. And thank you so much. The detectiving is going. We haven't made a lot of progress. We have not made a lot of progress, but I'm trying. And right now we're doing a little bit of the main story because I don't have anything. I have no health kits, I have close to no ammo, so doing those side quests that where you need to go into houses, it's not working. It's not working right now. So we're doing a little bit of the main story. We're going to a warehouse because the fish was stolen and we need to figure out who stole it. Sleep well, Silver! Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good night. There was someone coughing behind you. Cough louder. You see, that's actually a very real coping mechanism. The thing that I have is called misophonia. It's an actual condition. And it's a very real coping mechanism to make the sound that annoys you at the same time as you hear that sound. Which is interesting. And I went to the cabin with my sisters and found out that they both have misophonia too. And we all have the same coping mechanisms, which I found really, really interesting because we've never really talked about that a lot. together. And we've just developed the same coping mechanisms together. Reminds you of Vampire with less vampires. You know what? I have been really interested in playing Vampire for a while. But I've been unsure if it's a game that I would want to stream. So by you saying that, that sounds very good. That makes me feel better about the possibility of streaming it. Welcome back, G! Well done! Well done, you did very well, and you deserve to take the rest of the night off. Because you're not supposed to work during evenings.
Of us. Dozens!
Heppa, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Very kind. Permission to speak geek? Sure. Go for it. I'll probably have nothing to add, but sure. Alright. So the warehouse should be around here. We have the password. Should I have written down the password? Because I don't remember what that was.
The door won't budge.
Hello?
You got business here.
I do. I serve the sea. You have network level ad blocking with a single blacklist source file and no false positives. Oh, well done. Well done. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I have a notebook. I have a notebook right here. With this game, I thought that you were gonna have to write everything down in your notebook. Everything from clues to, like, directions and stuff. And it turns out that you don't have to because you can mark anything on the map. So I feel like my notebook and I have been a little cheated. Hi, Crasive. Good evening. Lots of choices. Quite detective at times. That does sound very good, Ace. It does sound like a game that I would enjoy. The only thing that I've heard by other people who have streamed it is that it's very slow and a lot of dialogue. And my concern with games that have a lot of dialogue is that you end up just sitting, not being able to talk. You can't talk to chat during the dialogue because you don't want to talk over it. And I always feel awkward when people are, like, asking things and things that I want to respond to, and then I have to wait for the dialogue to be over. It just makes me feel awkward, and that's why I've been on the edge with Vampire. Character looks like a young, dark-haired Hugh Grant. Oh, he does a little bit, actually. I didn't notice that. I never notice similarities. Things.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
The way he speaks is awful. Awful. This fun at a lower price could be a solid choice. Yeah, I have it on my wish list, so it's been 50% off a couple of times. But then every time I've been like, ugh. I've had so many other games that I wanted to buy over it. Someday I'll buy it.
Can you tell me what happened?
Someday.
Don't skimp on the details.
Oh, I hate the way he speaks.
Sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon.
Oh, it's so uncomfortable.
But I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane. But I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler.
That's genuinely super uncomfortable to listen to. They all look the same to you.
What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
I dislike this guy.
What did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
Because no one wants to listen to you talk.
Alright. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Alright, we got the key. Let's get away from this guy. Oh. Oh, there's another thing over there. Oh no. I can hit these melee though, right? I forgot that we have no health kits. No! This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Alright, one down. Health kits? Alcohol. I know. Oh! We're in trouble right now. We're in trouble. We have 2 bullets. Alright, just die. Just die. Just die. Please just... Got him. Easy. Is that alcohol? Oh, finally. Okay, we have 1 health kit. 1 health kit and 0 ammo.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
It's good that you can make bullets mid-combat. It is a very valuable skill to have. And I don't know how anyone lives without it. But a doctor named Jonathan, you can relate to that as a physical therapist with the same name. Ah. Understandable then. It's always fun when you find something in a game that you can relate to. On that level. Always a lot of fun. We should challenge them to a dance-off and kill them that way. I like the way you think, Agent Stryker. Letter from the orphanage. Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. So please don't hesitate, and come as soon as you are able. With eternal gratitude, Administration of Oakmont St. Jerome's Orphanage. Aww.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Oh, that's really sweet.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
It's a really sweet thing to do. All enemies sound like they want some fishies, very much. Very much so. There are people who don't eat their toys. Yeah, what a nice guy he is. I can't see him as doing anything wrong.
He's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds. So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Gross! Super, super, super gross. Ah! What even was that? I'm not easily scared. You're easily scared. Also, this is so weird. So weird. While this is pleasant,
I have questions.
so do I. So do I. There's not enough food to feed everyone. They're giving away fish, but the fish is poisonous. Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have already been distributed to the city's poorer citizens. Without the fish provided by the EOD, the city is at risk of famine. But with the fish from them, they're at risk of death. So basically, they're all screwed. Oh no. Oh no, this is an uncomfortable mission to follow.
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. It could be dangerous.
Could I take it and test it and figure out what it is?
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Ah, stop talking.
Just a little bit more. Oh, no. I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
So he poisoned the fish on purpose, but poisoned them too much? Wait, where's the last one? Oh, it is upstairs. I didn't see anything. Ugh. They're really hard to find sometimes.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Okay.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Far too many pictures and memes on your PC.
Just a little bit more.
No, I think this one first.
I hope Professor Westerbrook
and then that one.
Just a little bit more.
This.
Come back, you thief. I'll
We found two of those NPCs versus player memes. I see no signs of the ones you were actually looking for. That sounds about right.
Professor
Sorting through things on a PC is just so much work.
Oh, no.
So much work, and it's so boring work too.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
I hate doing that.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Okay, so... a mention of a professor. The man who broke into the EOD fish storage is somehow connected to the university. So we need to go to the university.
You dig up anything?
Oh, I don't want to talk
I
to
sure
you.
did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
Oh.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay. This is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
We need to tell her. Do we? What do you mean?
Anna will quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
That's unexpected. Huh.
Should we tell her? I mean, we should, right? We should tell her.
Look,
Honesty.
nothing personal, Daryl, but I need to tell Anna the truth.
Okay. All those people might suffer because I do what you must, Mr. Reed.
If it's that bad, maybe you should skip town, hide somewhere.
You don't understand, Mr. Reed. You can't hide from your own conscience.
Oh yeah, where's the university?
Can you remind me where I
No,
can
we have
find
that
the
marked on the map,
Oakmont
don't we?
University?
You can't miss it. It's the greatest
I
thing
think we have it
Oakmont
marked
has
on the
to
map
offer,
already.
Except maybe our famous.
But now we get a double
caramelized
marker,
eel
so
Give me your map. There you go. But don't forget to first report your
going
findings
full
to Anna.
renegade. I'm just honesty. We said we were gonna figure out what happened, and that's what we're doing.
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking truck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Now, Daryl, you know I'm a detective, and if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna. She's responsible for renting the place. I know nothing about this.
Okay. I'll talk to Anna. We'll see if your story holds up. See ya.
May the sea protect you.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Anna, and then we're gonna go to the university. Figure out what was in that flask. Where was the university? It was, here. Right, yeah, we've been there. But we weren't able to get in, I think. Horrifying fishman seems nice. Well, Kelly Bot, depends who you ask. He is an Innsmouther, which is a type of people in Lovecraft. They're not very well liked at all. Most people hate them. People are either indifferent to them or they hate them. Someone in Sandra's ancestry had way too much fun with a fish. I mean, probably? Probably that is what's happened. Alright, where is she? She's in here. Fish! We're going to the fish. And then we're gonna go to the university. Do they make for good sushi? Oh, that thing is so uncomfortable! Oh!
Take as much as
It makes
you
my
need.
whole
It
body
won't
feel
cost you a
uncomfortable.
penny.
Do you want a fishy? Do you want a fishy? Do you want a fishy?
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison, though I can't identify it yet.
Sea protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
Alright, before we continue on with the conversation, I am going to take a really short break. I'm gonna pee and I'm gonna refill my water and just stretch my legs a little bit. I will be back in a few minutes. Heppa, thank you so much for the bits. I just had to respond to that before you leave. Thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure to have you here, and I hope you have fun with D&D. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All the fishies. All the rainbow fishies. Okay. Any idea who the poisoner is? What should I do with the poisoner? Oh, I thought it said poison, not poisoner. What should we do with the poisoner? Should we kill him? Thank you, G.
Any theories on who might have done this? Any enemies?
The EOD has a lot of enemies. Wicked people that want to burn this city or drown it in blood. It could be anyone. It could be the police, the Ku Klux Klan, see take them, or even the Throgmortons. We were always a thorn in the side of those apes.
What should I do with the poison? It looks tasty. Does it really? I did not bring fishies. I don't even like fish that much.
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you.
Okay, so she says
the
kill
police
him.
in court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Debatable.
Report to me when you find him. I'll see that the reward will be more than handsome, if you know what I mean.
I'll, see what I can do.
One thing still bothers me. The guard at the storage, Daryl.
Oh, that.
What was he doing at the time?
I'm suddenly having second thoughts. Oh.
You should hire better guards. That chump was twiddling his thumbs and almost completely missed the break-in.
That piece of drama.
It's the truth.
I'll make sure he gets what's coming to him.
It's the truth.
Thank you for telling me, Charlie.
It's the truth.
I've found what looks suspiciously like a dungeon in the basement of your fish storage. Care to explain?
It's probably her torture chamber.
You found what?
A dungeon. Chains, shackles, and blood. Ring any bells?
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
but
she's
it
definitely one
sounds
using
awful.
it.
We only started renting the place a few weeks ago. Goodness. I'm going to have to ask our landlord several uncomfortable questions, it seems. Thanks for the heads up, Charlie.
We know where the university is.
See you later.
She's definitely into that, yeah. Yep. She was just embarrassed someone found out. But we don't kink shame here. Alright, university is like up here. I'm pretty sure we weren't able to enter the university before. Probably the reward afterwards. Yeah, it did sound like she had something like that in mind. For the reward.
Today only.
But we'll see. We'll see. Oh. It's closed.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
Exactly, Stealthy. Exactly.
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Oh, never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
Are you okay?
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
You have a good day.
Thank you for the help.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay, Department of Medicine, that was to our right. But we couldn't do anything there before. We went there and there was nothing to do. So this better be open now. Ah, yeah, there was no receptionist before.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with,
well,
creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
No.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess
Wow.
science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve all problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Basement, yeah, because we went there before. There was no receptionist, and the doors were all locked. EOD is banned. Hi, Fari! To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont. Henceforth, any mention of everyone's obvious duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on the university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached I accidentally clicked. Has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. So they're banned. No, that's a big boy. That's a real big boy. Is that the experiment though? Is that not a live creature? Oh, hello. I'm out of ammo. Ow. Ow. The lab is clear! Oh, thank God. Thank God. Can we crack more bullets? We can. Thank you, G. So he was doing experiments on these.
I'm glad this thing is dead.
Me too.
Why do they even keep it here?
There's been a lot of rooms now where we were sent to clear something out and then there's just one small thing. Which I'm not opposed to. March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive, even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside other creatures, and perhaps even ourselves? I will need to find volunteers. Volunteers to die and then be brought back to life? Is, yeah, no thanks.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
March 2nd. I have finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd. Was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it's proven exceptionally resistant to all poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. March 5th. Last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket, and I heard the name inside my head. Stygian Harvester. Oh.
I wonder what would happen if I press this button.
Oh! Oh no!
Should I or shouldn't I?
You absolutely should not. Because that goes back to here. It's gonna bring this guy back to life. Yeah, we're not pressing the button. We're not pressing that button. That's the last thing I want to do. Oh, shit. I'm not pushing the button. You guys just want to see me dead. That's what you want. Lab. Okay. How about this? I save. I push the button, and if it comes to life...
So very tempting.
If it comes to life, I'll reload. See? 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 I told you. I told you. What was my save again? What time is it? It's this one. So dumb. I knew that was gonna happen. You guys just want to see me dead.
Wow.
Wait. Alright, so it saves your progress, but... It saves your progress, but it takes you back to the fast travel points. That's how it works, even if you save and reload. Now we know. Don't just press all the buttons you see. Have a little bit of self-control. Jesus. Wait, can I go in this way? It's the same building, right? I probably can't. It's the same building. But buttons? You're gonna kill yourself one day if you press all the buttons you see. This has been a cautionary tale. Take it into consideration. Yo! Do the thing.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed.
Are for
You've
the
done
ones
us a
that will
great
wake
favor.
up.
Now we can get things up and running again.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah. Well, no.
No.
Well,
some
be more
scientists
careful in
these
the
guys
future.
are.
Your point's taken.
No, I have self-restraint, self-control. Self-control. I don't just push all the buttons. If I need to push buttons, I have a fidget cube for that. It has buttons you can press. The annoying thing about the fidget cube is that it triggers my very minor, tiny, teeny OCD tendencies. Specifically the buttons. It has... We're gonna go into the fidget cube right now. It has 5 buttons, right? On this side. 3 of them make sound. I don't know if you can hear it. 3 of them make sound. These 3 make a sound when you push them. These 2 do not. That's one problem. This one is like a switch. It is super easy to switch it one way, and then you require much more strength on the other. These are just a nightmare. The joystick is okay. The other things are okay, but the buttons and that thing, it just... I can't fiddle with the fidget cube because I just can't. It drives me crazy. It makes me feel all kinds of bad things. Ugh. Buttons in games? Sure. But I knew what that button was gonna do.
Okay.
I figured it out through detectiving.
I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long.
I do have a fidget spinner. It's somewhere.
We finished that analysis. So
I have 2.
it's, well,
I
it's
don't know where
ricin.
it is. It's somewhere around here.
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
I have 1 plastic and 1 metal. The plastic one sucks. It is terrible. I don't know where the metal one is. The metal one is pretty nice, actually. If you're interested in a fidget spinner, I would highly recommend a metal one over a plastic one. It is worth the extra price. I will not look for it right now. You have a bad habit of picking the skin on your fingers. I don't... Yeah, I can't relate to that at all. I can't relate to that at all. I can. I was a nail biter for over 20 years. And it was really, really, really bad. Right now it's just like one finger, but I would have bleeding fingertips all the time. I was in so much pain. And then I managed to stop because I started doing nail art. So I know what that's like. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. I personally, I wouldn't recommend a fidget cube because of the things that I mentioned. It drives me crazy. A fidget spinner is pretty nice. Where is it? I know it's like right here somewhere. It can't have gone far. I never use it anywhere else but here. Whatever. Whatever.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Always avoided your nails. Yeah, the cuticles and all the skin around your fingers, it's so painful too. So painful. And then they get inflamed, and then they get super annoying, super painful. The thing is, it seems like my desk is super messy right now, but it's really not. It's just I put it somewhere. I put it under something. And apparently I have no idea where. I give up. It's really bad when you're stressed. Yeah. Stress, lack of sleep, nerves. People tell me that when I read, you start clapping your feet or tap your foot against the wall rapidly. That is one of the worst things for me, Takala. That is one of the worst things. People who tap their foot really quickly. Because not necessarily the sound, but when I see that in like my side view, it triggers me at the same level as the sounds, as misophonia. It really gets to me. It really gets to me. Behind the big red button? How? Why? No! I'm not pushing the red button! I'm not.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold. But over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
If you see others do it, it triggers you as well. Okay, so you know what it's like. I understand though, you can't help it. It's just something that goes like by nature, and I understand that. Which is why I don't tell people to stop unless I'm super comfortable with them. I never tell people to stop, like shaking their legs, because that's you can't do that. I'll hate you in TwiggieCon, Nippy. That guy that was coughing ate the poison fishy? Probably.
There's some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
Sound of nails against teeth, or teeth against teeth, or nails against nails. Yeah, it's weird how people have like different trigger sounds that they just can't stand. With me, with my misophonia, it's a lot of sounds. It's not easy. You ever do the thing where you bob your knee up and down and you can't stop? The only times that ever happens to me is if I'm sick. Ace. If I'm sick, like really sick, super nauseous, or like sick in my entire body, that's I start shaking, and that's when I bob my knee up and down. I don't do that at any other time. Yours is eating? Yeah, eating is a super common one for misophonia. Noisy eaters, and the worst thing is if someone's a noisy eater, it's sort of a wet eating sound. I've gotten better at dealing with eating sounds. I can deal with like crunchy sounds more and more, but wet eating sound, I cannot deal. I cannot be anywhere near those kinds of sounds. Crying babies make you angry. I think that's pretty normal. Unless you're a parent.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
How do you stand pipes, flutes, and violins? I don't mind instruments. Whistling is one of the worst sounds for me. Whistling of any kind, it triggers me really, really, really badly. With bird sounds, I can deal with it in short periods of time, but if it's repetitive, it gets bad for me. But instruments don't bother me.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Oh, that's a lot of new stuff. That's a lot of new stuff. 25 and still on bachelor's. I feel you, Ace. I'll be 26 when I'm done with my bachelor degree. So, yeah. It feels bad, but at the same time, it's right for me. So, I don't worry too much about it. If I had ended up having a PhD at 25, I would be miserable. Where's this? How do I get upstairs? Oh, this way. Closed for maintenance. Oh. Good, 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 good. Got more medkits. Probably gonna do a master's too. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards at the moment as well. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished, or you can give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Oh, Westerbrook. Come on.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Ooh. Can I see who took it? Follow the vision. Can't go to uni if the time isn't right. Yeah! And if I had gone, I did go to uni right after high school, and I had a miserable time. And if I had stuck with that, and completed that degree, I would I would be miserable.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
And that would be such a waste. It would be such an enormous waste, and I feel like that's the kind of thing that a lot of people go through. Workman called you out of the room. Oh yeah, Takala. Instruments don't bother me. Whistling is one of the worst sounds for me. One of the absolute worst sounds. And in terms of bird songs, I can deal with it for a short period of time, and then the longer it goes on, the worse it gets. But musical instruments don't bother me at all. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters. Too familiar. My fellow Americans. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with those fish-faced... those sea freaks? How much longer will we put up with this? Those K-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD. We just crossed out everything. We catch you up on so many wonderful songs, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it would be difficult to listen to music at all, if that was the case. Oh, D&D got delayed? Oh no! To another date? Oh, that sucks. University crippling debt regardless of graduating. That's the kind of thing we don't want to think about. Yeah, never whistle around me. Thank you, Tokala. It is. I cannot deal with it. It hurts my soul. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. He lives somewhere in Advent. We can't make any other deductions. So... somewhere in Advent. We don't know specifically where. Tell me working not to disturb you during Twiggie's stream. Yeah, how dare
I'd like to
you?
know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here.
But I want to
His
know...
biochemistry...
What's...
I don't know. I hope he
Do
gets
you know where he... Oh, okay.
I'll see you later.
It took you a very long time to figure out what you want to study. For the bar project? Oh, yeah. We had to redo several years of high school to have the right degrees. I get you, Takala. If you figure out what you want to do and you are able to do it, then I don't see the problem. Just keep doing that. You're luckier than most people. And when you have a job, you can always do like school things on the side as a part-time thing. Your wife has her Master's of Medical Science and a PAC, 200,000 debt. I'm guessing America? Just a hunch? Just a tiny feeling. It's insane. I go to a private school in Norway because it's the only school that offers the education that I want. And public university, you don't pay for anything. You only pay for, well, you get given a salary. You get given roughly like $1,000 a month to live off of, to pay for the school and to pay for equipment and to basically pay for a living. And if you pass all of your exams, then 40% of that gets converted to a scholarship, so you don't have to repay it. But I go to a private university, so I have the words are difficult. The cost of the school is also covered in that student loan, and I have to pay that back. Not all of it, of course, because 40% gets converted. But I have to pay all of that back when I'm done. And for my 3 years of bachelor, I'm ending up with roughly, in dollars, probably 50 or 60,000 in dollars. but that's the best loan that you can possibly have in Norway. It has such a low interest. You get tax deductions. If you are out of a job, you can postpone it for up to like 3 years or something. You can pause the interest for as long as you don't have a job. As long as you keep studying, you don't pay anything for it. It's a really good loan to have. It's so I'm not stressed about having that kind of student debt when I'm done. I'm not stressed about that at all. What I'm thinking, by the way, in the game is that since he's like super sensational and he has a PhD at 25, there's probably been an article about him in the newspaper, right? Which is why we're going to the newspaper to see if we can figure out specifically where he lives. Because we only know the place, like the region. We know it's in Advent somewhere, but I don't want to walk around the entire thing to try to find it. After the flood, celebrities in Advent? It has to be this one. So probably not a celebrity though. Oh, articles and interviews. No? Oh, no, really? Damn, okay, so maybe I was wrong.
Stay safe.
Maybe that's not what you do. We just have to walk around Advent because that seems like a lot of work. Oh, university library! That makes more sense, probably. We work 80 hours per week for 4 years to pay for her living and rotations. That is insane. Honestly, that would be unlivable for me. I could never deal with that.
What's your problem?
Like learning you was an escape for you at first. Aw, Ace, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad that you found some way to cope with it. I'm glad that university offered you some kind of, some way to deal with that. That sounds like a very healthy way to process anything like that. She's happy and has her dream job. That's incredible. I'm very, very happy for the both of you. That's an incredible thing of you to do. To go through that for her. Not a lot of people would do that. Maybe we should double the quest reward. I feel like we really need that. I feel like at this point we really we need that because we keep running out of things. This isn't entirely blocked, is it? No, we can go around. Okay, so left, basically. Fine. Fine. And then basically just straight ahead. Because it has to be in the university library, don't you think? Some article about him? I can't imagine that there wouldn't be, since he's like this sensational guy. You're great at giving advice on saving money, terrible at following said advice.
Hello?
Relatable.
Hello. Welcome to Oakmont University Library. Joy Hayden. Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
What happened to her? I think we're a bit too hard at times. Aw, Ace, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're doing okay now, at least. I am glad there's at least that.
I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
And that's it? No payment, no threatening, no favors in return?
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes.
Norway and Sweden sound like awesome places to live. What's the catch? Everything is very expensive. Sure, going to school is affordable for everyone because education for everyone. And for about 6 months of the year, you basically don't see the sun.
I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
Poor
punishment.
Oh.
Long story.
Oh.
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like... it looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh.
What did you do? Can we not pry? What did you do? To get that punishment? Oh.
This city doesn't look like it has much need for books, except as fuel for fires. How come the library is in such good shape?
Mr. Throgmorton. Funds. Keeps everything in check.
Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
He says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more than ever, can't imagine library without his help.
What a nightmare to live like that. Hi, Botap. I'm just
Bye,
curious, okay? I'm just curious. Quiet, please. I think she is able to stay quiet. She's not wearing pants either. Oh, she's wearing a dress, but the skirt on her dress is all messed up. We should stop looking at that. I thought that was part of her punishment, that she couldn't. It's normal again. She wasn't allowed to wear pants, right? Oh, it's fine. Oh. Science? Come on. Come on. Come on! He's local, it's modern, right? We don't have any other evidence that is related to this. We only have the poison thief. Come on! Hi Andres, good to see you. I am doing very well, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. How am I supposed to be able to find him? Do you know?
What's your problem?
My problem is I can't find any information that I'm looking for. Yo, help me. Help me! Help! He's definitely a local. Right? Wait, is he? I know that guy said things about him, but I don't remember that. And we don't have any other information. We have nothing. We got nothing. This is all we know. We live somewhere in Advent. Should we just go to Advent and just look around? Oh, we are in We're already here. Alright, let's start looking. Every single house. Probably not here. That was a very official looking building. Do you think it's in the infested area? Can't be. Can't be. I refuse to believe that that would ever be a thing. Oh, please don't be in the water. Please don't be in the water. We're gonna check everything else first, and then we're gonna check the streets by the water. Just so you guys know my plan. I taste like the dreams of mad children. What exactly does that taste like? I taste like the dreams of mad children. And this is at least the third place that that's been written. Not saying that it's weird, but it's weird. I really, really, really don't want to have to look around in every single house. I really don't want to do that. But I also have no idea how to get this guy. How to get the information that I need. What was this? The fish storage. We don't need that anymore. There's gotta be... Oh! Oh! We found a gentleman's club. Should we go in? Of course we should. No! It's a quest thing! We can't go there until we get the quest. Aww. What I...
All on sale. Today only.
I just thought that we've been through a lot of rough stuff.
Knock it off.
I feel like we've had a hard couple of days. And sometimes you need... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'm gonna shut it. I have no idea how to find this guy's house. Feel the gentle touch of tentacles. Appropriate, considering the conversation. This is going to be really, really annoying because this is the glass factory all over again. And this cannot be how we're supposed to figure it out. The biggest problem I have with this game is that I was sort of expecting that you would be able to talk to everyone. I was expecting to be able to talk to all the NPCs, or almost all of them, and if there was an address you didn't know and that you didn't know how to figure out, you would be able to just ask them. You would be able to ask people and get directions. Turns out you can only ask the very specific people that are related to that specific quest. Yeah, I'm not getting into that nest right now. Let's not do that. And that really bothers me because that's what I thought I was gonna be able to do in this game. Hi, Ninja! Well, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. And I have tried wandering around until I accidentally stumble upon the place that I need to go before, and I didn't. Because it turns out there was nothing marking that place and telling me that that's where I needed to be. by cheeky adding a reason that means no one will talk to you so you don't have to add dialogue. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I understand it. It's just... it's frustrating. And it's sort of... it goes against the expectations that I had for the game, which is really disappointing. But oh well. I understand... I understand having to use the resources that are meant for the quest for the quest. It's frustrating. A game called Stairs, yes. It was a pretty good horror game. One of those indie horror games that lasts for 3 hours and mostly takes place in a dark hallway with a flashlight. But it was pretty good. It was pretty scary. It had some good scares. See, my problem right now is we're looking for the apartment of a guy, of a professor at the university, who stopped coming into work because they were renovating his... they were renovating his office, and it took forever, and so he was just like, no. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm going home. And the only thing we know, literally, the only thing we know is that he lives somewhere in Advent. I have searched through the newspaper archives and the university library archives. And I can't find anything. Let's go to the university library again, because I feel like it has to be there. It has to. Oh, I have to actually press. I keep forgetting that. He hated fish, so he started poisoning people. Yeah, he's been poisoning the people of the town. Which is not a nice thing to do. And what we know about him is that he is 25. He got, no, he's not 25 now. He got his PhD at 25. But I can't find anything about him. So we've tried... hang on. We tried the university library, we tried the newspaper. Where else is there archives? I think that all of them that have the orange thing have archives. Police station? Probably not. Hospital? Probably not. City Hall? If he's a noted, like, person in the society, then maybe?
Hey, knock it off!
With the whole not being able to talk to NPCs thing, they sort of really force you to use the archives, which I don't mind. I don't mind having to use the archives. I think the archives thing is super cool and interesting, and I wish more games did that. Just I wish I also could talk to people. You're smoking indoors. What's wrong with you? District, Advent. Citizens? Think it's time to bed? Sleep well, Boo-Hoo. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest. I can talk to you guys, but... do you know where Cavendish lives? Somewhere in Advent. I don't know. I don't know the... Found him. Sleep in tomorrow? No one gets to sleep in tomorrow, Tug. Especially not Boo-Hoo. Place of residence. Oakmont. Mass. Advent Central. Great. Professor of Biology. Civil status. Divorced. Not sure how that helps us, but okay. St. Michael's Road. Where's that? St. Michael's Road. Between Carpenter Street and Constitution. So here. Tug will be playing Resident Evil 7. Which is a great horror game. Alright, so let's go there. Was there a fast travel marker nearby? No. Ish. Ish. I am not smug or happy or excited about the fact that Tug is playing Resident Evil 7. I'm not looking forward to it at all. It's gonna be fun. Well, you know that I played it and I survived. Does that help?
Wow.
Oh, poor Tug. Poor little tugboat. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be there for moral support. And not just to have fun. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It was apartment 2, so it's upstairs.
The door won't budge.
If you want it, take it. It's free.
The door won't budge.
I can smack this, though. You're gonna record the entire stream on your end. Boo-hoo, you are a good man.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time.
Ugh. Sentimental values. That's why. Hi, Technoslade! Good evening, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You got a friend visiting from Germany? I hope you two have a good time. Please. Having visitors is always... Not always, it's sometimes fun.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation. And the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Good night, Fuku. Sleep well. Thank you for being here. Newspaper issue March. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, while most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. We should probably heal. I'm doing very well, Technoslade. Thank you. How are you? She's a student. We had to stay with us for about a year a while back. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds like a good reunion. I almost said reunition. Alright, Professor's fact list. I promised? Promised what? I have never promised anything. Westerbrook usually has his lunch around about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicion from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come into any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. It'll be the best reunition. Yes. Yes. You're chilling with the baby. She's busy biting your finger. Oh, that's so precious, Techno. That is really, really cute. As long as it's not super hard and she doesn't have a lot of teeth. That is really cute. Yeah, Nippy, but we're not at 2,000 yet. There for about a week. No worries, Ace. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy the visit, and real life always comes first, as we say.
The door won't budge.
There's nothing in this picture frame.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
You might be going to the zoo? Yes, please post pictures. Did you heard probably not as much as teething? Oh yeah, teething. As a child, it's gotta be incredibly uncomfortable.
I loved you. I always loved you.
When my dog was losing teeth and gaining adult teeth, that was not fun. That was very, very not fun for any of us. So he burnt it. Can I use the vision here?
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Yeah, poor Link during that time. He was uncomfortable. And we were bit so much. Ugh. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. Right? No? There's not more? Fine, do we take that back to Anna then? Or... I mean, this is proof. This is very much proof. Right? And I didn't find anything else to... Let me just check one more time to make sure. I get so paranoid that I'm gonna miss something and then have to come back. Because having to come back to situations like this is not fun. There's the ring. We know he's divorced. There's nothing in the kitchen. Nothing in the bathroom. This was just an empty picture frame, and we know that he burned the picture.
I loved you. I always loved you.
He burnt it at the stove, but there are no other things that we can examine by the stove. And then there's the dresses, family drama, yeah. And the... disturbances in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appears to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers for the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet, the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells report that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found in multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Ah, here we go. The EOD is suspected of kidnappings. They have much more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty, I know it. Whatever they're up to is no good. Here we go, finally.
George, I can't live like this anymore.
Aww.
There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna!
Oh no!
I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Oh, that's a sad situation.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Okay.
Oh no, that is really sad.
George,
I don't care what your...
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
That was your first vision we've had in a while.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down.
Okay,
My name's
then.
Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house.
About that.
A burglar.
Yes, kind of.
Explain yourself.
Should we put the blame on Anna? No.
No, Cavendish. Time for you
He doesn't need to
do
know
some
that.
explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at
We're
that
gonna have to
game,
fight
and
him, aren't
believe
we?
me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Okay, tell us more.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this how?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Uh-huh.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
Uh-huh.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Oh.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD.
He definitely needs a
If their
top hat.
crimes
Yeah.
are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
So complicated.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
Pretty much, Ace. Pretty much that.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my
Hashtag
task.
Lovecraft.
The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
No. I really don't want to help him. One thing is to sort of be against the EOD and all of that. That's fine. But when you purposely poison people and want to kill them to further your case, you're a dick. Hi, Boris. I agree. Fish, I don't want to be near fish. I don't want to be anywhere near fish. But I feel like I don't want to help him. I really don't want to help him. I think that he's... Ugh. No.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife. No, this madness has to stop. And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
We've been dealing with the same dilemma this entire time.
You don't understand.
Oh shit. That was one hit. What I was gonna say is, we would rather spare many people than spare one person. That was a hard hit. We would rather, yeah, that's the entire thing. We would rather spare the lives of many people. We can take that marker off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and see Anna. We're gonna talk to her, and then we're gonna wrap up. Bad ending. I've never gotten a bad ending in a game ever. Where was the fish market? There, okay. I don't know what you chose is better. I don't. I don't at all. I don't have enough information to choose to support the EOD or not, but I choose to not support the person who is actively trying to poison people to strengthen his own case. That's what I'm making, that's what I'm basing that choice off of. If that turns out to be the wrong choice in the end, remains to be seen. I get the only ending. This is true. My ending is the only one that counts.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
Oh, you're here.
Fish? Fresh
Do you want a fishy?
I found the poisoner and dealt with him. He won't.
Does she know who he is?
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Well, see, now that's the interesting part. It was your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him.
I thought
good riddance.
She was gonna be at least a little bit upset.
Strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
Project Space Monkey! Thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a great, great day.
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody to me. The
She got
EAD
over that
is
very
my family
fast.
now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp. My life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his miserable existence.
What is that, Shadow?
Well done, Charlie.
What was that? Was that a giant monster just kept suddenly covering the sky? It's a little creepy. Thank you so much, Project Space Monkey. I really appreciate it. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Alright. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge. Now.
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an Innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
About time.
A cloud. It could be a cloud. It was weirdly shaped though. It is very cloudy and foggy. I feel like the weather, it changes very rapidly in this city. Oh, I did say we were gonna wrap up. Because I have this bad feeling that if we do go to the basement, it's gonna trigger like an hour worth of dialogue. It is, isn't it? It's gonna trigger a lot of dialogue. And it's getting late. I'm getting really tired. And I am getting a backache, so I should quit. I should quit, get a little bit of walking, and get a little bit of rest. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up here. It is 1 AM. This is very true. It is 1 AM. It's a reasonable time to end. Alright, guys. I really don't want to quit. I kind of really don't. But I have to quit at some point, and if we keep going now, it's gonna end up just being a whole thing. And I'm never gonna get to bed. So... we're gonna raid someone, of course. We're gonna raid Frostwar. He is doing a 24-hour anniversary stream. He is really fun.
Is she having a laugh? Bleed Purple 100 bonus 10.
Agent Striker, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You've been very generous today, and I really appreciate it. So we're gonna raid Frost. He's doing a 24-hour anniversary stream. He is really fun. He plays retro games, and he's super welcoming, super engaging. So if you do want to check him out, please do. We'll probably be playing more of this tomorrow. Right now we're like getting into the main story, so I kind of want to keep going while we have the main story fresh in memory. So we'll be doing more of this tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and for being here. I really appreciate it. So have a great night, everyone. I will see you later. Good night, everyone.